Hello. Okay. How is it going, folks? I am back from a brief break. I meant to stream yesterday, and then I got sidetracked with stuff, and I did not stream yesterday because I was admittedly very sidetracked with another project that I'm working on as well, so it's like, I did not mean to... Oh fuck, I meant to change the game as well, actually. Hang on the Twitch side. Whoops. It should not be White Knuckle. It should be Portal 2. There we go. We're good. Yeah, no, I got distracted by a project yesterday, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna have enough time to do everything, so I figured I would just pick back up with the second half of the game tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting through the rest of the game tonight. I want to try. I think I might. I at least want to get the section with Cave done, because I have a couple things I want to talk about with that. I actually did take some time to write some fucking notes down because I was a little bit frustrated with my lack of being able to actually it felt like there was something deeper that I wanted to talk about that I wasn't able to really get to. And I'm excited to talk about this game because I think the second half of the game, up until the very end of this game, it's probably one of my favorite sections of any game ever, and I'll get into that as well. The whole concept of climbing out of for all intents and purposes, right? So spoilers for this game, I guess. This fucking 15-year-old game, for what it's worth. Wheatley betrays you. You get thrown down into a pit, and your entire goal from that point onwards is to just climb back up to beat the shit out of Wheatley and take back after chance. Peak. Absolutely peak. No notes. It's great. I have been working very hard on the Slay the Spire stuff as well. I might do a stream of finishing up the final pass of those edits for the Necrobinder on Thursday, depending on how things go. It's a kind of a toss-up because I'm I really need to lock the fuck in and actually be able to get that video done because I'm super excited to get it done, but it's I'm limiting the amount of hours I'm spending on videos now to greatly benefit my mental health in the long run because, dear God, I take way too long in them. But it's I just gotta lock in and do it. It'll turn out great. I think it'll turn out very well. But it's just I might not be able to stream that because it wouldn't be very interesting commentary anyways. The Regent video that I've also been working hard on, that should be done tomorrow. Ideally. I mean, knock on wood. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work tomorrow to be able to get that done. It's an insane turnaround for a video that I spent months working on, but I did not mean for it to take months, but that's just the way it happened, But I had to make some calls here and there, be hey, we are down to the fucking wire here. I'm not gonna look at this anymore. I'm gonna give myself 3 hours. We have to cut stuff. There's no other ways around it. Cut the stuff that isn't interesting, that I clearly have no interest in actually going through. So it's just it actually worked out really well because I was trying to get it down to an hour, and right now it's sitting about an hour and 5 minutes, which is fine. It's all well and good. I think things are good. Also made some good things are good. Things are very good. I'm having a good time. It's a little bit stressful just to kind of dial things back into a schedule which I wanted to try to do beforehand, it's a little bit haphazard and stressful this week because it's just like we're jumping right into it. Basically not having a full weekend to work on a video for this week. It should be alright, I think, over the next couple weeks as things start to get a little bit more settled into that kind of schedule too. But that's kind of like my whole mindset about that whole thing as well. I just kind of want to talk about that for a bit, to be fair, and kind of tell everyone where's my head's at. I definitely want to do a video about this game at some point as well. More of like a video essay type style thing, because there's a really interesting thing that there's a couple of interesting things that I think this game really has commentary on. Number one, obviously, is AI. I didn't expect there to be as heavy of commentary and stuff about AI as there is in this game. And granted, this game came out well before like ChatGPT, mind you, but there's still a lot of like interesting kind of critiques and commentary that happened throughout this game that I think is really interesting, and I wanted to kind of dig into that more. There's also the big overall like kind of thesis that I have for the game is that this game is inherently a parody of capitalism and about science and how those two things kind of intersect. And if you don't believe me, good news, we're going to play the section of the game tonight that is literally explicitly, like, unironically about that, because Cave Johnson is just the, like, every current modern-day CEO's wet dream. He's taking utilitarian science to the absolute limit, and it's great. Like, it's comedic, of course, but it's just, like, it's very much a... like, it's a parody. It's very much a parody. Yeah, I think it's really cool to see that. It's been really fun. It's been, like, I think I had so much fun on Saturday, going through this game again, because I do love it very much, very, very dearly, and there's so many cool details that I wasn't able to see when I first played through it, so it's such a fun time. I'm excited to jump into this tonight, and we're gonna have a good time here. The developer commentary has been interesting as well. I can't say that I understand a whole ton of it, but it's cool to hear them not holding anything back when it comes to talking about the technical aspects of it all. Even if it goes over my head, I'm sure there are other people that probably understand it better than I do. With all that being said, that was a lot of yapping. We're gonna have to go back into... I'd have to replay a little bit of this, but like... Give me 1 second here as well. Hello.
So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Yeah, no, there are worse things to be, GLaDOS.
Oh, good.
You could be a carrot.
My slow clap processor made it into this thing.
Or a yam,
so
I don't
we
know.
have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility.
You're welcome.
Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Ow. Oof, ow. I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about here, and this is something I tried to explain a little bit earlier, is that one of my favorite things about this game is that up until this point, you haven't really had a sense of like whether your actions are right or wrong. But the game has been slowly and subtly leading you down this path of ending up making wrong decisions, which I think is interesting. But the player doesn't know that. They assume that they're doing like the right thing by replacing GLaDOS, but it's just like, no, you ended up doing the wrong thing. It's a very similar structure to what I liked about Silksong as well. Like, the first half of the game really almost makes it seem like you're in the right about things. And then there comes a point in the second half of the game where everything you know about turns on its head, and you are just proven to be completely wrong and to be led astray. Not necessarily being a bad guy, but being led astray. And I really like that story. I really like that story mechanic as well. I think it's really cool. Testing area. This enrichment shaft may contain unsafe quantities of cosmic ray spallation elements. Vitrification Order 615-1961. Now I love this game. It's so good. There we go. Maybe. Now I got some notes here. The other things I wanted to talk about. I think the writing works like for the first half of the game because GLaDOS, it cannot be too mean to the player character because they purposely realized that, hey, that doesn't actually work. So I kind of want to explore a little bit here. Maybe not actually, hang on. That was way too close. I'm excited though. I love K.O. Johnson. Oscar winner J.K. Simmons. It's great. Peak comedy. I also just love the sense of scale of this game that this game has, honestly. I really do. I don't remember what this one says.
The lake map marks a total reset to the aesthetics and scale of the environments up to this point in the game. You come into the underground cave compressed, and as you progress further into the map, your eye is drawn upwards by the elevator tower, sparking cables, falling debris, and finally the test spheres, which recede vertically into nothingness. This looking upwards gives the player a sense of the vastness of aperture before GLaDOS, and a visual sense of the daunting climb they will have to make to get back to Wheatley.
It's so good.
The open areas encourage the player to explore their surroundings and take a break from the intensive puzzle solving of the test chambers.
Now I know behind one of these doors is the ship from There's a ship from Half-Life, I believe, here. Underground train to test shafts. Okay. God, this game looks so good, though.
Science.
J.K.
Astronauts,
Simmons.
War heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married.
To science. I love him. One of the best characters in a video game ever.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will.
Hell yeah.
Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I fucking love that.
This chapter gave us a great opportunity for visually telling the backstory of Aperture Science. We accomplish this with signs, props, and materials. In this area, we get a glimpse of what Aperture Science must have been like in its heyday. We used rich, warm colors and materials like carpeting and marble to indicate that Aperture had a lot of money at one time. Cave Johnson and his staff were just starting out in their enterprise, and everyone was eager to do science. This stands in contrast to the stark, cavernous environment outside and the materials you see in Aperture Lab from later decades. As the player makes their way through more recent areas of the lab, the materials become cheaper, with an abundance of plastic and linoleum showing that Aperture had fallen on harder times and could no longer build high-quality offices for its workers.
That's really interesting, actually, yeah. Like, the time aspect of it, too, and the materials, too. It's like, yeah, I mean, of course it's, like, again, every CEO's wet dream of being able to do something like this. Just throw a shit ton of money, a particular thing, and whatnot, too. There's Mr. Johnson himself. Best new science company, Aperture Science, 1947. Local entrepreneur buys salt mine. Cave Johnson to bring science industry to Upper Michigan. The future is here and it's under the Earth's crust, says Science Maverick. A shark curtain salesman of 1943 Aperture fixtures. Spirit of Idaho, National Potato Board for the Promotion of Potato Science, 1955. Hell yeah. I thought there was something that said how much money he spent on the salt mine. Oh, so was there a secret over there, actually? Hang on. This this Art Deco style reminds me of Bioshock in a way. I feel like there's a way to get up there again. Please excuse the inconvenience. This elevator is out of service until, like... Okay. I just love the sense of scale that this game has, though, honestly. Hold on. I didn't think that was going to be enough momentum. Nice. Okay. Also, can you hear my audio all right? Hang on. Just 1 second here. Because it'd be a shame if I was yapping for this entire time and y'all could not hear me. I guess it's a shame or a pro, depending on who's asking. It's fine. I think it sounds good. Game might be a little loud, all things considered. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I think we should be all right now. Should be good to go. But yeah, the cave, oh my god. Please wait for attendant to begin lift. as well. Here we go. Yippee! That's really cool. Very nice. We get to turn the blue gel on. Know your hazardous materials, don't touch anything unfamiliar. Do not inhale fumes no matter how good they smell. Yeah, it's very cool to just get the sense of Aperture's history, you know, as well. Safety first. Together we can make 1956 the lowest unexpected casualty NM ever. Boy, I hope so.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Gotcha. Into the sphere we go. With our first puzzle. Our first test chamber proper.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Like I said, the writing for this game is just so crazy. Remember, this test is unsolvable without an Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. If you have not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any Shaft 09 enrichment activities. Repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietic pudding substitute. It's true, the gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and at his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. For more information, consult the following fact placards. Repulsion gel lawsuits concerning repulsion gel public outrage over SC.
Similar to the way the student game Narbacular Jop became the original Portal, the paint mechanics in Portal 2 come from a student game, Tag: The Power of Paint. The repulsion gel in Portal 2 is modeled after the bounce paint from Tag, but was redesigned to fit better within Portal. The original bounce paint always bounced the player at a fixed height and activated whenever the player touched the paint. We changed the repulsion gel to reflect the player's velocity such that they will bounce back up to the height that they fell from. This mechanic lends itself better to puzzles involving portals because players have to think about gaining and preserving height. We also changed the repulsion gel to only activate if the player jumps off of or falls onto the gel. This was done because players would often accidentally walk onto repulsion gel that they didn't see and then trigger an unwanted bounce. This was a particularly nasty problem in Portal 2 because the player couldn't get rid of paint once it was applied, whereas in Tag the player can erase paint at any time they want.
Oh yeah. It's kind of funny, so they also had to do some science there as well. Yippee. I also just love the patchwork kind of framing of this as well.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages.
Hell
I
yeah.
pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Like I keep saying, every single CEO in the world. They wish they had as much charisma as he does, you know? Oh, we got a little alcove here.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors.
What tumors?
Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Oh, thank you. Ah,
We had to come up with old-looking versions for all the important gameplay props, such as button panels, doors, cubes, basically everything the player could interact with. We came up with this fictional character, Janitor Bob. He'd be the guy who had to maintain all of old Aperture. A guy who doesn't understand anything about science, but can fix everything with duct tape and a screwdriver. He would use everything he could get his hands on. The result might not look pretty, but it would work. So whenever we got stuck designing props for Chapter 3, we'd ask ourselves, well, how would Bob build it?
that's fun. Well, this one is fun. Is there anything worthwhile finding here? Nice.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Oh, cool. Thanks for that. A 1953, interesting.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Look where we got here, you know? Look where we are now. Gotcha. All the way up there, okay. Is there anything up here, though? No.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
That's legal. I think. That is actually legal.
While re-implementing the paint mechanics from our student game Tag the Power of Paint, in the context of Portal 2, the biggest change we made was to exclude the paint gun. In Tag, our paint gun allowed the player to paint the environment freely in an abstract outdoor environment, but in our gameplay experiments, that was very difficult to constrain without contrivance in Portal 2's indoor spaces. It also changed the game's pacing significantly, since being able to run at high speed around a level covering everything in paint is a lot more fast-paced, energetic, and often scattershot than Portal's more cerebral gameplay. Perhaps most importantly, there's a certain elegance in the simplicity of manipulating all the game elements, using only the portal gun. Adding a new gun would inherently add complexity, and force us to start from square one, training the player how to use this new tool, instead of focusing on the game's namesake.
Yeah?
Instead, we decided to use the established mechanism of the delivery tubes, and have players redirect the flow of the paint with their portal guns. This felt like a good compromise.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it probably would have gotten very overwhelming if we also had a paint gun, because that is just Splatoon. I have not played Splatoon, but that's the general vibe I get. Okay. Right, okay, yes. And then we gotta do... It's gonna take me some time. Have you heard of Casualties Unknown? I have not. That's not how that works. Really peak game that was on itch.play recently released on Steam. Oh, cool. I'll have to take a look at it then. Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, oh, that'd be really cool if you did release it and just like, oh, no, you didn't, like, well, I understand it, but it's just a typo. Sometimes it'd be like that. Okay. God, this time I have to use my brain, which is always a risk. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this puzzle, and it's gonna be a time. I'm surprised the grid doesn't actually do anything with that, you know? It's a little bit strange. Yippee!
Coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Nice. Okay, fair enough. I will try my best not to think about it. God, there's so many good, like... Obviously the Lemons quote is probably the most well-known Cave Johnson quote, but it's just like there's so many good ones as well. I also love the scale.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler
He is one of the
7,
humans of
we
all time
implanted
for sure.
a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Yeah. Right, okay. Okay, that's weird. Alright. Gotcha, okay. Interesting.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So,
Oh, cool.
word of advice,
It
if
can
you meet
detect when
yourself
it's about
on
to
the
reach
testing
500
track,
degrees. Why can't
don't
it stop
make
itself
eye
from
contact.
being...
Lab
I don't
boys tell
know.
me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
No, I'm not. It's gonna be like the fucking West of, or Shadows of the thing where you can encounter yourself in a time paradox and you just like completely ruin the space-time stream. It's great. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. There's a staircase here, of course. I gotcha, and then if we do like so. Yippee. And then that's ominous. Okay, there's something I'm missing here. Of course there is. Nice. Of course. You're in a controller, right? Yes, I am. In fact, it is very helpful. Oh God, where am I supposed to go from here? Observational skills are working. Nice. I'm glad that one of us is, because it's trying to figure this out here. Okay. Without dying. I remember getting stepped on this one all the way back when they did it the first time. But I think it's... Wait, is there a... Oh no, I see it. Okay, right, duh, of course. It's literally right there. If I would use my eyes, like my observational skills.
You're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
That's interesting. Like, it's one of those things where I think that joke would never fly in today's day and age. I don't, like, things being what they are, like, it's in poor taste, yes, it is in poor taste, of course. Like, but it's just the way, like, he's not the most tactful at times. It's kind of his whole personality trait as well, like, so it was like, you know, game studios now wouldn't even consider that to be an option, you know, it's like, that's more of what I mean. I'm not saying I agree with the joke, I'm just saying it's like, eh. Got the fucking paint, come on now. B, okay.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you, test subject, you're doing fine.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
You, box your stuff out the front door. Parking lot, car, goodbye.
Every CEO wants to be him. Every single one of them would like to be Cave Johnson. But it's, yeah, it's just like, I don't know what I don't have anything to say about that. I don't know.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your
Cave Johnson is the
and hope we
CEO
can
final
count on you
boss.
for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
What do you got here?
The newer and older versions of Aperture show their distinct personalities in sound as well as visuals. The doors, floors, and buttons, as well as soundscapes, reflect the aging, outdated 70s feel. The sounds contain hints of the decaying metal and wood. The newer but unstable Wheatley Chamber soundscapes become more foreboding and perilous the further you venture into them. The atmosphere of uncontrolled destruction continues to intensify till the end.
Okay, yes, that was something I was thinking about too, where it's like the game kind of goes through stages of each of the levels and kind of the art style of each of them, because at the start of it, everything is destroyed, like it's all kind of a mess, and nature has reclaimed most of it, and then it becomes a like clean air towards when actually GLaDOS is able to get full control of this facility again, and then Wheatley takes over. Like, then you get stuck down here and everything is like this kind of, you know, this retro, almost like, I guess for lack of a 60s 70s vibe to it. And then it, like, whenever you get to Wheatley sections, it does have this pristine look, but it's like everything is just a jumbled mess because that's just the way that Wheatley is functionally. They should make a Portal roguelike? I agree. I think that'd be very fun. I think the only issue with that, though, is how are you going to design levels that are, like, I think the closest, honestly, that you know, in terms of vibes, not necessarily in terms of mechanics, but in terms of vibes, is White Knuckle. And I will continue to sing that game's praises endlessly because it's so good. The design philosophy for that game is, like, I love roguelikes, like, they're like yeah, they're pretty much, yeah, like, you should give White Knuckle a try. It's such a good game. I cannot recommend it enough. God, okay. This game, as well as Half-Life, I think, were two of their major inspirations for developing that game. It's basically a roguelike game about climbing, but it has a very, very similar aesthetic to Portal, I would say. Very good game. I've seen about Nickel, but I know if I'd like it, but I have to look into it. It's definitely something to get used to at first, you know. I do think it's it's a little bit of a learning curve for sure, but like once you're in it, you're in it, you know. Oh, look at the decay though. That looks so good.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed?
Am I in danger?
Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you.
Damn.
So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
Big platform use rules. Do not litter, do not litter, do not touch grass. I thought that said touch grass for a second. I'm like, excuse me? No. Like, this game came out in 2011. I'm like, no way. I'm like, no, it's do not touch glass. Do not touch grass. Do not go outside. That's about the worst advice possible. $60? Oh god. What a time. Also Black Mesa reference too. God, this game looks so good though. Touch grass? Would you take me for a functional human being? That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I can't argue with that. What does it say? OSHA remember, alert your supervisor if you see OSHA inspector, Department of Energy inspector, undercover police officer, nuclear regulatory commissioner, ATF, FBI, U.S. Marshal, MSHA mine inspector, public works inspector, journalist, FEMA coordinator. FEMA's done nothing wrong. I'm an XP, not a human. I mean, FEMA's just doing their best, maybe. I don't know. I mean, no, actually, I take that back. FEMA has done some things wrong, but hopefully we're past that. Oh god. FEMA has done... Actually, wait, I don't remember how many of individual... Where's the bird as well? Oh, there's the story here. Yeah! There's this secret here, which is where the ship from Half-Life was. The Borealis, yeah. The dry dock. Very cool. Very, very cool. I remembered it was somewhere here. I was like, oh yeah, there's a door here, yeah. Very cool. Very fun little Easter egg too. Huh? Oh, not enough height, okay. Gotcha. Dumb. No, it was too much height. Oh, okay. Right. I don't think I can make that jump in particular, but I think we can do this here. Yep, that works.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Say, you're good at murder. Could you... Ow! Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you
The character of Potatoes
Oh.
was actually the hardest one to crack for us, and was the last character to get recorded. We'd always wanted to switch things up for the sequel, so that Gladys would become your unwilling buddy cop partner against a new threat. But this ended up being far more entertaining as a concept than an execution. It's one thing to have an omnipotent villain chastising you while you're testing, it's quite another to have a little potato on your gun doing the same. Playtesters wanted to tear her off the gun, and we didn't blame them. So we were faced
Incredible.
with the unsettling prospect of making dry, robotic supervillain GLaDOS more human and relatable. This ended up being one of the hardest writing jobs in the game.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think that's where the character of Carolyn came into play too. Potatoes. I love that. A great name. What's this stuff behind there? Oh, that's the elevator shaft. Okay, so we're at 3875 meters. Okay. Very cool. There, and let me go here. Yippee! I do like how they always have the bridges on this, like, through the logo as well. It's very fun. Very fun. What was I gonna say? I was gonna be about Homeland Security. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue that train of thought because FEMA is also technically part of that.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on, who?
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
Mr. Johnson.
Johnson. Boy, did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
The character of Carolyn came about because we wanted somebody for Cave to play off of. Though we had originally envisioned a put-upon scientist character called Greg,
Oh, hey,
it
it's
would have
me.
been wasteful to hire an actor for just 1 or 2 lines. Instead, we hit upon the idea of economizing by using GLaDOS actor Ellen McLean. Out of nowhere, we suddenly had an opportunity for a GLaDOS origin story.
You know, Ellen McLean is great though. Love her. She's fantastic. It's absolutely wild to me that, like, you know, this extremely robotic voice, although, and obviously they do a lot of processing to the voice, is just this, like, this sweet old lady. She's just like, she's lovely. Absolutely a delight. I forget. I literally just did this puzzle the other day to do as like a warm-up. And I don't... I remember now, yeah. Of course, there's a really good chance that you just fly out of the fucking world, apparently. That's also something that just kind of happens. Ooh, I love physics.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on, who?
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Whoop.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Boy, did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Ah, no. It's an imposter, GLaDOS. Oh my god. I remember distinctly being frustrated about this part too. It's not as bad, like, granted, I think my patience has gotten so much better than when I originally played this game.
The testing area is just
But
up ahead.
I think
The
I
quicker
pretty
you
much
get through,
quit.
the quicker you'll get your $60.
Like, after, like, the third time of
Yes, sir,
falling
Mr.
off the edge.
Johnson.
At least for the time
Boy, did I
being.
just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Didn't know you could jump in the poop water. Yeah, it's real unfortunate. Because physics are the worst. No, wait, hang on. Orange, and then we do it here. Okay. Perfect. Got blue over there. No, wait, hang on. Yeah, no, we do have blue over there. Okay, cool. I forgot, yeah. But how much longer is this game? I think it's like a couple hours, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. So we have orange here, okay. That's useless, okay. Vitamin sad. Oh, what the fuck? The block was too slippery. Yeah, I'll have to give that game a shot though. The Casualties Unknown, because it does sound interesting. At some point. I mean, there's so many, admittedly there's so many games that I need to play. Just like, oh my goodness. Okay. Like, this one is fun. I remember this part. I have a button here. Explain the game to you if you want, but it would let you up a lot. I think you've explained enough with the roguelike kind of elements to it. I'm intrigued because I also love a good roguelike, you know. That's pretty much all that you really need to do to sell me on a game, you know. I wish part of me were joking there, but I do genuinely think like that's probably true. The thing about it is that I don't think I've ever played a bad roguelike, you know? I sure have played roguelikes that are imbalanced, but like not a bad roguelike. Give a small description. You play as XP and you get to descend a cave full of traps, and it's a bit like Terraria. Interesting. Not the chat, but cool.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than
You've played bad
1.6
roguelikes?
volts.
That's
now
fair.
We know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this one. This one's kind of funky. I remember this one, yeah. Oops. Does not work the way I thought it would. Oh, right. Okay, yes, I remember. Hypergore. I've not played Noita. I've heard about it though. It's one of those. It is kind of one of those games that I've, you know, casually heard about. I've heard it's good. Have not gotten the chance to play it. Wait. Okay, right. I remember how to do this, I think. Orange. Okay, right. Okay, right. So blue's there. Place orange over there. It's also super peak. Nice. Yeah, they're like. This one is also super frustrating to get right. It's blue. I think I'm gonna fire it as I am going towards the thing. Nice.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
Oh no.
I swear I know him.
Yes. Also, give me a second. I need to turn on the light really quickly. Okay.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together, good as new.
Fair enough. This one I remember too.
Propulsion gel carried over almost exactly the same as the speed paint in the student game, Tag the Power of Paint, except that it is slightly more than twice as fast. Propulsion gel combined well with the existing mechanics of Portal, such as flinging, and it also went well with the repulsion gel for long jumps. We had to tweak the player's control on propulsion gel to feel right in the Portal universe, and also added a slight funneling effect to help guide the player when they're speeding into a portal.
Well, it doesn't quite work. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just like, it's. They tweaked it a lot, I'd imagine. Yeah, I think they did definitely tweak it quite a bit. If there's one thing that Valve is notoriously known for, it is playtesting, for what I've learned. Oh, if browsers supported controllers? Yeah, it would be, honestly. I think they're... I'm trying to wonder what the, I'm not sure what the technical limitations of that would be, honestly. Like... I don't know if it's necessarily a question of support. I mean, I don't know, actually. As much as it is that games don't really necessarily go for that. I don't know, it's interesting. I guess I haven't really thought about that before. Right. Like, I'm sure there's options for it, but I haven't done actual, like, web development in a long time, so I could not tell you. And that was not nearly, like, the area of focus for me. Web development is fun, though. I do enjoy... It'd be fun to make, like, a web-based game. Okay, right, so we got... Here. Over here, then? Oh god. No, so we go here, then here, go here. Nice.
In case you're interested,
Oh,
there's still
God.
some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. All you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together.
I'm
so that's
sure.
a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
What in the human transportation? What? Give me 1 second here. Oh goodness.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is
For a
grateful.
change?
If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't
God,
want newspapers
okay.
and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
Drugs. Probably drugs. Also, dude fucking hates homeless people. God. Thank you for not loitering longer than 20 minutes. No, no thank. Again, I wonder if there's an achievement for loitering. Probably not. Station Gamma.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Sure. We have 3 gels this time. God, the game's design is so good though. Nope. That worked out pretty well. It's evil.
It flew off. Good. For him. Alright, back to thinking.
God, I love this game though. The writing of this game specifically. Oh no, there's a thing up there. Dumb. Oh no, yes I am. Okay, cool. Very cool. Nice.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not.
Yeah.
As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. Guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still,
Yeah.
It turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah.
Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
Please not test if you are allergic to lunar sediment and/or starch. You have fulfilled your monthly test self-election quota. You are confident enough in your work performance to unvolunteer from the test self-election process. Okay. Good to know, I suppose?
Portal Paint was the last paint we added to the game, and for a long time we weren't sure of the best way to use it. We experimented with the delivery method and found that it was most effective when it was deployed in large quantities. Another important factor was the angle of application. Dropping the paint at an angle allowed the player to play more freely with the paint, which gave them the liberating feeling of breaking the rules by being able to place portals where they couldn't before.
Fair. There's the second one here.
The first implementation of the blob was integrated in the Source engine back in 2007. Over the years, the code has been significantly optimized, but was still way too slow to run on game consoles.
Huh.
The blob was a key feature of Portal 2, even though we didn't know if we could make it work for consoles. In summer 2010, we were still considering using completely different tech for consoles. One that would certainly not look as nice. On the 360, even with a very low quality blob, we were barely within a performance budget. But we really wanted to have the same high quality blob among all platforms. Meanwhile, the code was poorly suited for PS3 SPU. We ended up rewriting all the blob code, so it would take better advantage of multiple cores on SPUs. giving us quality blobs on all platforms while staying within performance and memory constraints.
Interesting. Yeah, blobs are expensive. Blobs are actually quite expensive. Okay, so we go down here. Maybe.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see Life's manager. Make Life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Burn his house down. Burning people. He says what we're all thinking.
Gladys,
Point
maybe
is,
not that extreme.
If we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? You can turn. Weird. Okay. Down we go. That's not how that works. God damn it. Oh, we got it, I think. Maybe not actually. Oh, sure. Okay. Fair enough. That works.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan.
Hell yeah.
Wow. I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Hell yeah. Orange, so we gotta throw blue down here. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, nice. That didn't go too badly.
With the gel sounds for Portal 2, we wanted to create something whimsical that would add to the player's enjoyment of the mechanics, without crossing over the line into ludicrousness.
I do not want
For
solutions,
example,
please, and thank
our
you.
initial pass at the blue gel bounce sound included a rubber playground ball, a pitch-bent harp string, and a processed mouth harp. The resulting sound captured the idea of fun, but was off the charts on the goofy scale. After several iterations, we settled on the current, less over-the-top sound, which features a piece of metal bar bouncing like a diving board, and a heavy dose of synthesis. It's not as wacky, but hopefully, it's still fun.
Right, okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I get it. No? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I think I remember how to do this, yeah. And people are going to be upset about me not getting it fucking immediately because that's just the way that people work. I think I get it. Wait, no, of course, of course. There we go. Come on, I really? Nice. Very goopy. Cool. Very cool. Up we go. Fuck. I didn't realize that that whole thing was open there. Okay. That's my mistake. Whoops. Are you fucking kidding me? Again, it's gonna be like the perfect right angle. Third time's the charm here.
Wait, I've got an idea. That poster. Go look at it for a second, would you? Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Does a set of all sets contain itself? No, man. Once again, extremely unnecessarily large door. Ah, it's so cool though. Again, the lighting for this game looks so good.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's head. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay. Probably.
Yeah. But look at this though, it's so cool. Just the giant frickin' springs for these massive structures. It's so cool. It's absolutely so cool.
Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. The itch. Alright, yeah.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer, warmer, boiling hot, okay, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold, very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been in this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
Solve this puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a paradox.
The Franken turrets were an attempt to show one of the ways Wheatley has been spending his time since he threw the player down into the underground. Using his limited brain, it didn't seem like he could have come up with a lot, so the idea of using objects he'd have access to seemed appropriate. The turret and the cube are the two most iconic Portal objects, and the Franken turret is little more than a crude combination of those two objects. The hermit crab animation when you pick the cubes up began as a necessity, because we really needed to make them act like cubes when you held them. It ended up being so cute that it became a simple job of making the turret widen its eye and shake its little head to convey to the player that these things were disrupted and had no idea who or what they were anymore, and also to make the player feel sympathetic towards their plight. We used a combination of in-game physics pushes and canned Maya animation to allow the player freedom to move them wherever they wanted, line up races between them, or even set them up so they would walk, inevitably to their doom into a fizzler.
That's a good idea, actually.
Ah, yes! I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
Alright, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the facility immediately.
I thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There. Fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go.
Oh no, they're deactivated. No.
And off we go. You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's what I've got to test. That's what I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch. Everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, 1 second here. Oh, the paradox fried them. Okay, right.
Wheatley's first test was really fun to make because we wanted it to feel like he was the first-time level designer. We see a lot of maps where people try using different textures or lights to write words or put their names on the walls.
That's funny.
Impossible? As in, oh, yes.
Hate that.
Oh, well done. Oh, that's tremendous. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just, watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. And nothing. Alright, can't blame you for trying. Okay, new tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
That's fair. Which it seems to be not much at all, in fact, of course.
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new. done. Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
What a weirdo.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us.
Fun.
The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
Fair enough.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
That's fine.
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
One of the big plot holes that Potatoes introduced was she's your buddy now, she's got the same goals as you, so why isn't she helping you solve the tests? The real answer is obviously that if she did help you solve the tests, there'd be no game left. One solution we came up with was for the bird from Act 3 to keep swooping in and pecking bits of her off your gun. As the bird kept eating the part of her that knew how to solve the tests, Potatoes would actually get dumber over time. For technical reasons, this ended up being impossible to execute, so we ended up finding another solution. Some of us, though, will always have a place in our heart for the bird solution.
Yeah.
I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind. Solve it yourself. You're on your own. Oh, yes. Well done.
Hate that.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no, you pressed the
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
You know, that's her. Yeah. It's also very funny hearing them talk about the writing. It's like, yeah, I can imagine, GLaDOS is your buddy now.
I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming. Don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there. Filled with skeletons, shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests. Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. To be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless.
I remember this one because I remember doing like a technical demo for streaming way back in the day. Oh god.
I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming. Don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there. Filled with skeletons, shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests. Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. To be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless.
Yeah, definitely seamless, of course. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Hate that.
Disappointed?
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah. That's the spirit, right, GLaDOS? Of course. We'll be fine. Don't need to worry about it too much.
It's probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents.
And
What?
what exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted and that's terrible.
And
It doesn't
also,
work with me.
nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans.
Also,
But
look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron! Just do the test. Just do the test.
Finding the right balance for evil Wheatley was difficult because we still wanted him to be the bumbling idiot from the first half of the game. But at the same time, there had to be some sense that he was dangerous now. Otherwise, there wasn't much tension for the big finale. Fortunately, Stephen Merchant did a great job of intercutting funny bumbling Wheatley with occasional outbursts of power-mad villainous Wheatley.
Incredible. Yeah, Stephen Merchant does such a good job. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, right. I fucked that up.
such a moron? Why can't you solve a simple test?
I did solve it.
Push that moron thing a little too far this time.
I'll say he's a moron.
Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. Hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one, just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not. What was that? That was nothing! That was nothing!
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
Yeah. He seems to not be doing too well, all things considered.
If he's not getting his solution euphoria, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
It won't.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry, could have sworn you said something.
He's taking us right to him. This is perfect.
In each of Wheatley's test chambers, there is always a monitor with Wheatley on it. While placing the monitor in this level, one of our designers thought it would be funny if the monitor was the target of the faith plate and would get broken if the player or the box flew into it. We thought the gag worked well and decided to make every monitor breakable.
Oh, I should have been breaking the monitors then. Just a little bit lower. Oh, come on. That was perfect. remember how to do this one, yeah.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that was the solution. What am I missing?
Nothing. The answer... Well, of course you wouldn't understand paradoxes. The answer is that there is no answer. He's just wrong.
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending.
The original layout of this chamber started out much more linear, essentially a sequence of rooms that the player had to progress through somewhat blindly, not knowing what the next goal might be until they got there. Early versions contained an extra puzzle beyond the Reflecticube, but due to the linear path, it took players so long to get to it that they were confused about which elements were still relevant. This drove us to make the level non-linear. To make it easier for players to visualize the puzzle, we condensed the overall test space and moved the exit near the start. This helped the players see where they had to go and which objects would help them get there.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so we gotta break that connection, okay. And then we use the faith plate to do that. place you in here. Brilliant.
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. For sure.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for old time's sake. One or two more tremors in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I then keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what I say, man. Just keep on testing. Still nothing, let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift, it's out of service. Is it? No.
We found that playtesters were getting fatigued at solving so many complex test chambers in a row. So, instead of a routine elevator ride to the next puzzle, we added a long funnel ride with some destruction to give players a short break while reminding them of the facility's state of disrepair.
Might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do, but very sciencey anyway. And to your right, something huge, hurtling toward... Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there! Are you alright back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off. Wait! Oh, no, that's not helpful, I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it alright if I kill him?
Sure. I mean, I don't personally mind. I don't have a preference either way. All things considered.
Ah, you're alive! Great. Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one. So, let's see here. Exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test. Good, perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. When poking around for other test subjects, no luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
Yeah, this puzzle is not bad as far as I remember it being. Come on now.
You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You're going to love it until it kills you, till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there.
Get it.
Thanks, we get it.
I love Wheatley. He's such an idiot. I love him all the same.
Alright, he's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, my fault. Bunch of fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Yeah. What gave you that idea? I can't imagine. Possibly.
He's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, well, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, my fault. Bunch of fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on. Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, it's tiring.
That's tiring. God love him. What am I supposed to do here? I have a really stupid idea that I want to try here. Now the idea would not work, unfortunately. Okay, what was I missing here?
While testing this map, we often saw playtesters fixate on the excursion funnel and try to use it to get to the other side, forgetting that they had a portal gun. To remedy this, we added the destruction event that happens just before this chamber. This requires the player to portal through the floor and out of a wall to cross a gap. Once the player enters the test chamber, they're presented with this exact same scenario, but in a different context.
Gotcha, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I get it. Yeah, I get it now. Oh, don't you dare, game.
Maybe. Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
Something.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Having built up the expectation that Wheatley is going to kill the player, we still wanted the actual moment to be a surprise. By this point, players are entirely comfortable with
yeah,
faith plates, and the simple subversion of expectations as Wheatley punts you sideways is a fun and surprising moment. We added the bouncing box with the intention that players attempt to time their jump to catch the box, focusing their attention on the expected result of their jump and heightening the surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
Yeah.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no. He found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair.
Fair is fair. Ah.
This is the part where he kills us.
Hello. This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought, lots of sharp bits welded onto the flat bits. It's still a work in progress, don't judge me yet, but, you know, eventually I'd like to get them to sort of shoot fire at you.
Yeah.
Moments before crushing you. That's what I'm aiming for. But, you know, small steps.
Yeah.
And don't bother trying to portal out of here, because it's impossible. Okay, I thought of everything.
Hold on. Couldn't we just use that conversion gel?
What?
Conversion gel. It's stripping out that pipe there.
No, I don't think it is. I think you're wrong.
Yes, it is. We can use it to get out of here.
Really? And do what, exactly?
Then we'd come and find you. And rip your gross little stupid sphere body out of my body and put me back in.
No. Don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Stop the machine. Stop the machine.
Okay, cool. I had to see what happens there.
I'll bet you're both dying.
There's a couple
to know
things that
what
we
your
can do
big
with this.
surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no. He found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair.
Fair is fair.
Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello. This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought, no. Don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Stop. Where do you go? Come back. No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, you came back. I didn't plan for this. And reset death trap. Oh, could you just jump into that pit? Would you just jump into that pit for me? Would you just jump into that pit there? That deadly
Which deadly pit?
You're saying to yourself, why should I jump in the pit? I'll tell you why. Guess who's down there? Your parents! You're not adopted after all. It's your natural parents down there in the pit. Should have mentioned it before, but I didn't. So jump on down and reunite with Mummy and Dad.
Nah, I don't think I want to do that.
Oh, I'll tell you what's also down there. Your parents. And there's also an escape elevator down there. Funny, I should have mentioned it before, but so down there. So pop down, jump down. You got your folks down there, and an escape elevator. And what else is down there? Tell you what, it's only a new jumpsuit. A very trendy designer jumped from France down there, which is at least exactly your size. And if it's a bit bad healers, we got a tailor down there as well who can take it in for you. What's this? A lovely handbag and the 3 portal device.
3 portal
device. You've got a yacht and boys. Loads of boys, fellas, hunky guys down there, possibly even a boyfriend. Who's to say? Not sure at this stage. But a lot of good-looking fellas down there, and a boy band as well that haven't seen a woman in years, and they're not picky at all. They don't care if you've got a bit of brain damage, if you've been running around, if you've been sweating, and a farm, a pony farm, and just jump down, would you? Oh, wow, good. I didn't think that was going to work.
I really do have brain damage, apparently.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well,
credit to whoever's video I saw that showed that off, because it's so fucking funny.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair.
Fair is fair?
Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello, this is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yes! No, don't do that. Stand right here, stand. Where'd you go? Come back! No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days? Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got Fine, let the games begin.
We had a bunch of levels that used crusher panels in ways that made the test chambers more dangerous. After showing some of these levels in press demos, we got feedback that viewers were getting the impression that Portal 2 was going to be too difficult, since players would have to time events such as running or falling through a portal while avoiding getting hit by a deadly crusher. We ultimately decided to save these crushers for the escape when Wheatley tries to hold you off.
I go. Very cool. Deadly Wesley Crusher.
you escaping? Death trap!
Hi there, lost ranger.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently killing you. Probably. If I had to guess. Perhaps the turrets have found a way to use garrots. That would explain the extremely quiet killing that I'm hearing. If you're dying, but not dead, stomp once. If you're dead, just obviously no stomps. And 2 stomps if you're not dead. Alright, so let me just run through it again. If you're dying but not dead, stomp, just once. If you're dead, obviously you won't be stomping. And if you're not dead, give me a couple of stomps, 2 stomps. You know, I would tell you if I was dead, alright? That is common courtesy. Mark of a civil society. So just let me know. Okay, I'm figuring that's probably long enough. Are you dead yet? How about now? Ha! Was that your bullet-riddled body flying out of the room? It was. Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of 4s, the best hand. Unbeatable, I would imagine. I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian.
Oh, that's way too close.
Well, good, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect.
In this excursion funnel ride, playtesters would often end up shooting the wrong portal at the critical moment and killing themselves. This ruined the moment for players who often didn't quite understand why their excursion funnel hadn't been redirected. As a solution, we now detect when the player places the wrong portal in hopes of saving themselves. We help them out by moving their other portal under the excursion funnel source. This effectively makes this section foolproof by allowing the player to shoot either portal to save themselves.
That's lovely.
Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please. Alright, stop moving. What? Almost got you there, almost got you there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back, come back! Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
No promises. Sorry, buddies. It's either you or me. Dude's hanging out. Oh, there's one that's still alive. How about that? Huh. Fascinating. I would never have guessed there'd be one that's still alive.
Crushing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
When playtesting the final boss battle, we found players were confused about what to do when they entered Wheatley's lair. Our solution was to train the player by having them break glass paint pipes in the previous level. This lets them learn the mechanic without any time pressure before they have to fight Wheatley. This also trains the player to redirect the bombs Wheatley throws at them.
Smart.
Have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us, I think you'll agree, and you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird that first time I've said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now, before you get to the lair. You just jump into that masher, just there. Less a death trap, or a death option for you. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. Once you get to my lair, death will not be optional, alright? It will be mandatory. No tricks, no surprises, just you dying as a result of me killing you in a very, very gruesome way. So, boom, better offer here is just kill yourself. You know? It seems a lot of effort, isn't it? Well, okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm sorry, GLaDOS, but like... GLaDOS develops a conscience. Of course.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer.
There was a lot of debate over how to properly punish Wheatley at the end of the game. Killing him seemed too severe given how much we'd grown to love the character. On the other hand, simply letting him out of the GLaDOS body with a slap on the wrist seemed unacceptably anticlimactic. Having him sucked out into space with a space sphere seemed like a happy middle ground that everybody could get behind.
Yeah. I can understand that. I personally would have loved to kill him, but that's just my opinion.
Plug me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes, and then a minute break, where we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever is starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1, no portal surfaces. 2, start the neurotoxin immediately. 3, bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly on to number 4, bombs. Throwing it in. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
The best boss thing I've ever had in a game.
In 5 minutes.
Where are you going? Don't run! Don't run! I'll tell you why you should run. The harder you breathe, the more neurotoxin you'll inhale. It's bloody clever. Still running? Alright, looks tiring. I'll tell you what, you stop running, and I'll stop running. That seems fair. Alright, you didn't go for that. I see. You are the line. Point to you. But you still are inhaling neurotoxin, so point it up to you. That sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you...
Wheatley used to have different kinds of attacks other than lobbing bombs. At one point, we tried attaching several turrets to him that he could point at you. This proved too punishing, however, and they were removed. We also tried crusher panels that Wheatley could try to smash you with. This, once again, proved too punishing, since players were focused on what Wheatley was doing and would often get hit by a crusher they weren't looking at.
I have actually made my actual first mistake. Ah!
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to it.
Space.
Space. Go to space. Space. Oh, play cool. Here comes space caps. Here comes space caps.
Here comes space caps.
Space caps help. Better buy a telescope. Wanna see me? Buy a telescope. Wanna be in space. Space. Wanna go to space. Orbit. Space.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Bed system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shields. Oh, it's a core you palmed me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Ah!
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
What's the situation?
I fucking love this guy.
Hey, pretty lady. Name's Rick. You out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, man, that is trouble. Situation's looking pretty. If you don't mind me saying. I don't want to scare you. I'm an adventure sphere, designed for danger. Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a little lady break, and I'll just take it from here.
Okay.
Here, stand behind me. Yeah, just like that. Just like you're doing. Things are about to get
I did not mean to punish him.
Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. decidedly worse kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better. All you had to do was to solve that.
Use another core. This one should do it.
The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat in a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead. Schrodinger created this paradox as a justification for killing cats.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Simply photocopy a mirror. Fact: space does not exist.
Well,
Cats were invented by sailors in the 16th.
that's disappointing for one of the spheres, at least.
Corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
Oh, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Oh, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that button.
I see the bombs, yeah.
No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it! Don't press that button! Don't part 5! Movie trap the stalemate button! What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you had to play bloody cat and mouse, didn't you? While people were trying
I literally
to
can't do
work.
anything else.
Well, now we're all gonna pay the price, because we're all gonna
Okay.
die. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, take one more look at your precious human moon, because it cannot help you now.
Technically, I placed the same portal twice, but the game doesn't care.
Space! Ah! Ah! Let go! We're in space!
Space.
Ah, let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me!
They didn't kill him. I guess being in space is a kind of death in a way, you know? Oh, you can hear the little Kara, the opera as well.
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend.
Aww.
The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic.
Guilty.
So you
Guilty
know
as
what?
charged.
You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
But wait. The fuck was that other one? Oh god. Do we have any Franken cubes? I know we see the big one in the very back, but King Turret. This game is it still holds up, honestly. I think there's something about it that's just iconic. I mean, it is iconic, don't get me wrong. The fucking companion cube. And the other best song in this entire game.
Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Oh,
the coolest thing is that all these people we've heard talk about the development of the game just to be cool.
Shockingly nice. You want your freedom. What I'm counting on. I used to want you dead, but now I only want you gone.
I think they only had Ellen McLean say these lines, and then they augmented the rest
Maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Carolyn is
to pitch it up and down for the song. It's actually really freaking
They
cool.
woke me up so I could live forever. Such a shame the same will never happen to you. You got your short set life left. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to
It gave Mr. Newell himself, I see, Godspeed.
Goodbye, my only friend. Oh, did you think I meant you? That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting on. You're someone else's problem. Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone.
The space cutscene.
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
Exactly.
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.
Space. No, I love this game so much. One of the things that I meant to write down on my list of things to talk about here. Game, are you good? Because I love video game sequels. I really genuinely do. It's something that the game is the game is thinking. It's really thinking. Fucking. Okay. Oh. Sure. I mean, I might as well just pause here. I guess I'm good for playing co-op. I'm fine. I've had that. That's fine. No, thank you. What was I gonna say? Like, the design of this game very much focused around what resources they could reuse from Portal 1. And it's like, in my head, I think I had always had this mindset of this game does not, like, Tears of the Kingdom is the example that comes to most to mind, I think, as well, when it comes to they reused a shit ton of assets for that game. Not because they were lazy per se, maybe because they were lazy. I don't fucking know. I think the reason why it's not doing so well is because now we're good. Like, it makes sense to reuse assets when they can, and it makes sense why they did it here, because they wanted to, like, get people who had played the first game kind of familiar with mechanics again and stuff like that. I get that, among many other reasons. Like, I get it. Same thing I think goes for Black and White 2, Pokemon Black and White 2, sequels to Black and White. I think they reused the Unova region, but they at least expanded a lot upon the previous existing world and all that good stuff, as did this game as well. And I think, talking about these games, I think Tears of the Kingdom is probably the weakest out of the 3. And then there's Silksong, which is Silksong doesn't even do any of this. Silksong is there's structure that's pretty similar, I would say. There's a lot of stuff that is, in terms of structure, that is reused. But I think they do a very unique job. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing at all. I'm just saying it's an interesting, like, I always thought this game was different. But no, they literally said, oh hey, we're going to reuse a lot of the same stuff, while also making things a lot more interesting, a lot more different as well. And it's like, okay, right. Like, in my head I was like, oh yeah, reusing stuff is bad all the time, no matter what. It's like, no. It can be useful when it comes to reusing assets and stuff like that. But when you're using the same 4 cutscenes in a row, like Tears of the Kingdom did, that's a fucking problem. Anyways, no, this game is great, though. This game still, I think, holds up very well. It still is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's been such a delight to be able to play this, and have this as a recording and stream too. So no, it was very fun. I think I'll probably do a stream of the community test chambers at some point too, because I think those were very fun. I enjoyed seeing what people have come up with too. But yeah, no, this was it's a classic. It's an all-time great, you know. It really is one of the greatest games ever made. So with all that being said, I think I'm going to hop off for tonight. It is currently 10:02, and I honestly couldn't have planned that better myself when it comes to the timing of it all. So yeah, very good stuff all around. Favorite game ending? Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I will see y'all later. Come on. Hang on.